Alright, we've got 16 horse number 2. It is a 326 is the first numbers on the prefix. This engine's a 1974. And I do not know what kind of compression or anything it's got. It does have enough that just quickly trying to roll it over by hand to see if I've got spark didn't work. So we'll pop the plug out, put the starter generator on there, run it over and see if we've got spark, and check the compression at the same time, see if we can avoid having to tear this one apart, because everything's real clean on it as far as having any kind of leaks or anything like that. Then we'll check, make sure we've got oil. We'll put the intake and the carburetor on, we'll turn it so that it's facing that way, and this one's going to be a little louder unless I grab one of my bearing mufflers and throw it on there. And you guys know I always tape everything up so that no critters can make their home anywhere in these engines while they're sitting and stored. So get that uncovered so that while I'm cranking it over, checking compression and getting spark and everything, I don't blow a balloon out of the exhaust. There we go. Alright, quite a bit of carbon built up on the pipe on that exhaust. That just tells me it was running rich when it was running. So let me tear into it a little bit. I'll pop the points cover off after I see if I've got spark. If I don't, of course I'll pop the points cover off and inspect that. But let's see if we can get another 16 horse running. Stay tuned. I decided to take the easy way out and just throw a points eliminator on there just to make sure the coil's good. Let's see if I have to take the tin off or not. So if the coil's good, I bypassed the points altogether. These are very simple to wire in. I've shown you on other videos. You just take your coil wire, attach that to the positive lead. The negative lead just gets attached to a good ground, and you're off and running to the races. So let's see if we've got spark now. I've got to move you guys again. If we don't, that means we need to throw a coil in it. Ready? Show me spark, please. We've got spark. Alright, cool. It was just the points. Coil's good. Now we can throw everything else on, carburetor and all that other fun, happy stuff, and see if we can get this engine to come to life. So, I'll be back. Well, what do you say we see what kind of compression this thing's got? Let's roll her over. I am really happy with that, because these are yes, easy spin, so they have the compression bump, and this one is showing 120 pounds, so that means it's up around 150, 160 pounds of compression. That's freaking awesome. I'll take that every day of the week. This ought to be a good runner, so let's get her together. Ouch! Hope you guys don't mind the sight of blood. I covered it up. I just smashed the living tar out of that finger. That's my nose picker too. Alright, we're still working on this thing, getting ready to put the elbow on. I had to source me some gaskets. I knew I had some, just had to find them. So found the gaskets. Need 3 of them, 1, 2, and 3. One in front of this plate down here, one in front of that in here and out here. So I'll get that on after I nurse my boo-boos, and we'll continue with working on this 16 horse. Don't go anywhere. Hey gang, just tried starting this, and I thought I had the video going, but I didn't. Ha. So here's the issue. Too much compression. It is not wanting to turn over. So I'm going to swap out the starter generator with another one, and we'll see if we can get her going then. So hang on. Alright gang, I figured out my problem. I have to have a sheared flywheel key. That's the only explanation for why it's trying to fire back through the carburetor like it is. So I've got to take everything apart, pop the flywheel off, replace the flywheel key, put all that back together, and then try to start it. So, you guys got one win today, one boo-boo today, and one semi-fail just because I'm over it and I'm gonna head in the house, get me a bite to eat. And my battery's dying on my GoPro. So I'll get all this crap edited, put together, and uploaded on the quickness since I've got that awesome new computer. And I will see you guys tomorrow when we go after this one to pull the flywheel off and see if it isn't a flywheel key. So we'll see you guys then. It's Zippo later. I'm out of here. Alright, you guys should know me well enough by now. At least if you don't, I know me well enough by now. I have all this out. Got me a nice mess going on. And I can't leave things in a mess like that. So, we're going to look and see if that flywheel key is sheared before I go in the house, even though I'm sore as can be and hungry. So let's see if we can get this 1 1/4 inch nut off of here. That came off way too easy. Way too easy. And Zippo called it. Let me show you guys. Get this out of the way. That nut was way too loose, so if somebody was in this engine, they didn't get that nut tightened down tight enough. Just get stuff out of the way. Get a flashlight out of my pocket here and show you guys. It's not super easy to see, but you should be able to see. That key well, I can't get the light just right on it, but that key is partially sheared. I'm tired. Alright. At least I know that that's what it was. Didn't take much to wear me out beginning of the season, even though I'm just out here messing around and not really, well, I guess I am doing quite a bit of work, a lot of walking around, whatnot, but takes me a while after winter time to get all the bones moving. Sometimes it really sucks to be me. I was not going to finish this engine. I was going to go in the house and rest and relax my back because it's killing me. But my OCD kicked in. Alright, last chance for romance right here. Let's see if this thing is going to start. I am getting tired of messing with it. But that's half the fun, is fighting these things until they finally decide they're going to come to life. So, let's give her a try. Again, it is ice cold. I just finished putting it back together. Fingers crossed. And get this thing to crank over. Ta-da! Alright, I'm happy enough. But I hear a knock. So that means the oil pan's got to come off and I've got to check that connecting rod. But for an engine that I did not tear apart. I mean, didn't tear the head off of, didn't check anything. It starts and runs and has killer compression. That little bit of a knock may just be a loose connecting rod journal, connecting rod cap, or loose wrist pin. Could be any number of things. But it runs. Yay me, I guess. Boy, I'm a glutton for punishment. But I am here to tell you, that guy right there, I am not working on it. I'm not doing it. I'm going in the house. Alright, gang. Well, I'm glad we got that one to start. This is your friendly... Well, I'm getting tired of saying that. But I do promise I will be on the next video. So, hope you guys all have a wonderful Tuesday. Look for me tomorrow. Holler at you later. I'm out of here.